3 little pigs. 1, 2, 3. There they are again. 1, 2, 3 little pigs. Once upon a time, there were 3 little pigs who went out into the big world to build their homes and seek their fortunes. The first little pig did not like to work at all. He quickly built himself a house of straw. Then off he danced down the road to see how his brothers were getting along. The second little pig was building himself a house too. He did not like to work any better than his brother, so he had decided to build a quick and easy house of sticks. Soon it was finished too. It was not a very strong little house, but at least the work was done. Now the second little pig was free to do what he liked, and what he liked to do was to play his fiddle and dance. So while the first little pig tooted his flute, the second little pig sawed away on his fiddle, dancing as he played. And as he danced, he sang, "I built my house of sticks, I built my house of twigs, with a hey diddle diddle, I play on my fiddle and dance all kinds of jigs." Then off danced the 2 little pigs down the road together to see how their brother was getting along. I wonder what he built his house out of. The third little pig was a sober little pig. He was building a house too, but he was building his house of bricks. He did not mind hard work, and he wanted a stout little, strong little house, for he knew that in the woods nearby there lived a big bad wolf who liked nothing better than to catch little pigs and eat them up. So slap, slosh and slap, away he worked, laying bricks and smoothing the mortar between them. "Ha ha 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 ha!" laughed the first little pig when he saw his brother hard at work. "Ho ho ho!" laughed the second little pig. "Come down and play with us," he called. But the busy little pig did not pause. Slap, slosh, slap went bricks on mortar as he called down to them, "I built my house of stones. I built my house of bricks. I have no chance to sing and dance, for work and play don't mix." "Ho ho ho ho, ha 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 ha!" laughed 2 lazy little pigs, dancing along to the tune of the fiddle and the flute. "You can laugh and dance and sing," their busy brother called after them, "but I'll be safe, and you'll be sorry when the wolf comes to the door." Uh-oh, look who's there. "Ha ha ha ha, ho ho ho," laughed the 2 little pigs again, and they disappeared into the woods, singing a merry tune. "Who's afraid of the big bad wolf, the big bad wolf, the big bad wolf? Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la." Just as the first pig reached his door, out of the woods popped the big bad wolf. The little pig squealed with fright and slammed the door. Little pig, let me come in," cried the wolf. "Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin," said the little pig. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in," roared the wolf. And he did. He blew the little house of straw to pieces. Away raced the little pig to his brother's house of sticks. No sooner was he at the door when knock, 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 there was the big bad wolf. But of course the little pigs would not let him come in. Look, they're peeping at the little peephole. "I'll fool those little pigs," said the big bad wolf to himself, and he left the little pig's house and he hid behind a big tree. Soon the door opened, because they had looked outside that little peephole. They didn't see the wolf. The door was open and there was no wolf in sight. Where was the wolf? "Ha ha 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 ha, ho ho ho," laughed the two little pigs. We fooled him. Then they danced around the room singing, Who's afraid of the big bad wolf, the big bad wolf, the big bad wolf? Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la. Soon there came another knock at the door. It was the big bad wolf again, but he had covered himself with a sheepskin and was curled up in a big basket, looking like a little lamb. There he is. Can you tell that it's the big bad wolf under there? It looks like sheepskin. Who's there? Called the second little pig. I'm a poor little sheep with no place to sleep. Please open the door and let me in, said the big bad wolf in a sweet little voice. The little pig peeked through a crack of the door, and he could see the wolf's big black paws and sharp fangs. Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. You can't fool us with that sheepskin, said the second little pig. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in, cried the angry old wolf. So he huffed and he puffed and he puffed and he huffed and he blew the little house all to pieces. Away raced the two little pigs straight to the third little pig's house of bricks. Don't worry, said the third little pig to his two frightened little brothers. You are safe here. And soon they were all singing gaily. This made the big bad wolf perfectly furious. Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin, he roared. I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in. So the big bad wolf huffed and he puffed and he puffed and he huffed, but he could not blow down that little house of bricks. How could he get in? At last he thought of the chimney. So he climbed quietly, and then with a snarl, down he jumped, right into a kettle of boiling water. With a yelp of pain, he sprang straight up to the chimney again and raced away into the woods. And the three little pigs never saw him again, and spent their time in the strong little brick house, singing and dancing merrily. There's the third little pig on his piano, the second little pig on his fiddle, and the first little pig on his flute. And they lived happily ever after. The end.